4 people are now recovering from gunshot wounds after Portland police say they were shot at a McDonald's on Swan Island Monday night.
Police say officers responded to a large crowd and an emotional response to this shooting outside of Legacy Emanuel Hospital late last night, where those victims received treatment. Now, police say the situation calmed quickly and all victims had non-life-threatening injuries.
And this continues the long list of shootings in the city as leaders try to address the issue. But the question remains, are any of these plans working?
Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz is asking that question and joins us live with what a former gang member who's on the front lines of prevention is saying about what needs to be done right now. Sarah?
Oh, yeah, we're here outside a memorial for Jelon Yoakum, who was recently shot here off of Northeast Sandy Boulevard. You know, Lionel Irving, he is a known community advocate. He says he knew him, and the frequency of shootings is getting harder and harder to bear. Simply put, he says the community needs to step up to end this. We cannot wait any longer.
My heart is hurt because I knew him. And he wasn't a bad guy. He was a good kid. He was very, very, very smart.
Looking at the pictures of recent shooting victim Jelon Yoakum, you can hear it in his voice. Lionel Irving is feeling it.
It's starting to affect the guys on the ground level, the outreach guys, because how many funerals can you go to?
He is one of those guys. We've shared the work that Irving is doing before. The founder of nonprofit Love is Stronger. He's dedicated to working with families in promoting love and peace, and also shows up at shooting scenes to work with families in the wake of these tragedies.
When are we going to be angry as a community and say, you know what, we're not going to wait for the powers that be to do anything? We have so many resources as a collective group. When are we going to come together and start plucking kids out? Hey, this guy can be saved. Let's get some, you can hire him or you can put him through school. Come on, man, you got a mental health clinic he can go through, and we can just do it to him for free. We got guys right now that will relocate, active gang members, but they don't have the resources.
Does Portland have a problem with gangs?
I hate to say that, man, because it's a loaded word, right? We're in a system where systemic racism is a real thing, and then when a guy gets into the courtroom and they say, hey, he's a gang member and this and that, it's all these other stereotypes that's going to go along to his sentencing. So that's the biggest problem with that, is to say it's a gang problem or not a gang problem. We like to call it an inter-community problem.
What do you feel is causing these shootings?
Right now, what we got going on in the world today, it's so much different levels of stress, right? The pandemic is one of the main causes because the human race is a touchy-feely race. When last time you gave somebody a hug or shook somebody's hands? So we lacking physical touch. We struggling from the economics. Does everybody socially justice woke? There's a lot going on, man.
Now, the Portland police told us today there is a gang problem in the city and that leaders have openly talked about this for years. According to the Bureau, it's been reduced by about 15% in the past 10 months, and that team that investigated gang crimes was eliminated. Lieutenant Greg Pashley said, quote, what the Bureau is doing now is trying to investigate crime after it happens, doing the best we can with the resources that we have available. As a result of all of this, we are not able to serve the community as they expect, and we wish we could. Now, coming up tonight at 5:30, we are hearing from another Portland man who says he is still gang affiliated. He's sharing what he thinks is the root and the cause of all of these shootings in Portland. Reporting live here in Northeast Portland, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.